had an epiphany. A lot of people deal with a lot of different things in their life, but they deals with them. And then I used the example I've used before, but I add a little bit more spice to it. And the spice was, just imagine you clean your kitchen. You clean the counters, your floors, everything. Then you clean out the refrigerator. You're cleaning things that's outdated. Things that are not going to be used because it's no more good. So what you do is you put it in the garbage can. Now, with that being said, you put things in the garbage can, and the garbage can is empty. But the first thing you actually put down is like some broccoli that went bad. You put it in the garbage can because that's the location that's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be in the refrigerator. All right, so that's not the location it's supposed to be in. So you put it in the garbage can, then you go about your way. There's other trash that you put on top of the broccoli, and you go about your merry way and clean the kitchen. The kitchen's spotless. You spend some time dealing with the things that need to be disposed of or cleaned up or maintained or polished. Right. You leave the kitchen and everything's fine. You spray your fragrances so it can have a nice, fresh smell. And then you go about your way. Now, you really don't take your trash out probably once a week because it really doesn't fill up to that extent. Not that quick. So you're not thinking anything of it. So you're going in your kitchen and everything is fine for a little bit. Fresh fragrance. You have a fresh fragrance. The fresh fragrance tends to dissipate within time. It's like putting on cologne or soap. If you don't put more soap on as you live and you perspire, the odor's going to overcome. It's going to overtake you. So, okay. Now, this is what happens, I believe, in a lot of people's lives. When you're dealing with relationships, when people are getting close to you, I believe it kind of works like this. I believe what happens is that just imagine that is your intercourse of your house is your kitchen. And you take time, you clean the surface and you maintain the kitchen and you make sure everything is polished. So when they see the things in order, everything is cool. You have company, you engage with people, and then they have to go. They don't stay for long, but they stay enough, so you can give an adequate presentation or have company and fellowship, It's just that they still have a certain time they got to get out. Now, when they get out, you may still dust over the counters and make sure everything is maintained. Now, this may go on for like a week, a couple of days, then a week. Like notice I said that you don't take the trash out but once a week. And then if it doesn't really get full to capacity, you may let it sit for another week or so because it's not bothering anybody. And the kitchen's really clean, in your opinion. And this is what happens. When the fresh air hits, it's constantly hitting things that are stagnant. And when it hits things that are stagnant, things come up. And what's been coming up is a certain lingering odor. But you spray some oust on it. And when the stitch starts to arise a little bit more, you say, okay, I think it's about time to go. Because you're only going to let people get so close before they smell your true funk, before they get to the depths of your issue. Because you don't want them to get to your depths of issue because you don't want to deal with it yourself. Yeah, you don't want to deal with that problem either because you took your time to suppress and push it down, deep in the depths of down in the gut. It took a lot of effort and time and precision to press it down so people can see the outward shell as perfect and unwavering. But only when the fresh air hits, it starts to amplify or bring to light that something's not fresh. And it's been a couple of days, so you kind of know, but it because put down in your subconscious, so out of sight, out of mind, right? So you don't want to look for it, and you may find it, and then you don't want to deal with it, and when you have to, so you don't want to deal with it. So what you do, you keep on spraying stuff on top of it. You keep spraying layers of fragrances, so therefore it can kill the odor. Same principle goes when a person uses oxycodone or they start smoking weed or drinking excessively too much because you're trying to hide the pain. People get confused. The drugs and excessive drinking and all that, that's not really the core of the issue. Really, that's the coping mechanism because they don't want to deal with the issue. It's like broccoli. When the door opens up and the fresh air hits, it goes to where the funk is and it brings light to what's not right. And a lot of times people, they keep people at arm's length because they do not want to bring light to things that are not right. Because they bring light to things not right. What that means that they don't have to deal with it. And it doesn't take much work, too much emotions, too much wear and tear. So let me just push that person off. I know it's my mother, knows my father, knows my husband, knows my wife. Let me push them off. If I have to deal with it, then it won't be dealt with. But it's still going to leak. And so when people around your sphere, they're going to smell something that's not right. And so therefore, they're going to keep their distance because something don't smell right. They can't put their finger on it, but it's something in connection with you that don't smell right. So with that being said, people won't stay at arm's length because there's something in you that's not right. And you know that something's not right, but you're unwilling to do the work to make it right. Because when you make it right with you, it becomes right with others. Because how can you love others if you don't take time to love yourself? So take the time to get to the bottom of the garbage can and clean the broccoli that's been permeating your kitchen and throughout your house and affecting the person that's closest to your inner court. I have to say that I want to with you all because I think it's important. A lot of people push people off because they don't want to deal with themselves. It's really very hard to truly love someone else if you stop loving yourself a long time ago. Because what's going to happen is you're going to find all type of flaws with the person, all type of character issues that you may create and that they don't really exist, only in your mind. It is what it's going to deal with you internally. I mean, and you're going to be affected physically, emotionally, and socially. So with those who don't think you have an issue, I got issues. So I have to constantly reflect and look in, like Michael Jackson, look the man in the mirror so I can see my ways. People around me that tell me, well, I'm in error. And so sometimes I just didn't see it, but they saw it. That's what good people around you do. Your friends, they give you a different perspective and let you see you from an angle that you didn't know. And with that being said, check it out, you all. I'm back on roll. I'm in them streets. See, real talk with real people. And with that being said, if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this: every day you get up vertical. Make it your goal in life to always move forward and never look back. Why? Because life is just too doggone short to live. Look in the rearview mirror. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D, and we are